Throughout history, there have been many a piece of art. Examples include David, the Mona Lisa, pancakes, Persona 5, and much more. But I want to take a moment and focus on that last one. Now granted, there will be no spoilers past the 4th dungeon in this video, and nothing big that could still be considered spoilers. So that's your warning if you're sensitive to spoilers. Now then, if I were to explain what Persona 5 is in one sentence, it would probably be the longest sentence ever spoken. And this is why. Some say that Gucci is stylish, and I point those people towards Persona 5. I mean, just look at this. It's amazing. I don't even know how I could explain this. I don't think anything could top this. This is why I play video games. I mean, Royal made it even better with Showtime attacks, which I was not aware was possible. All-out attacks are amazing as well. My personal favorites are Yusuke's and Morgana's. This game may be the only place that you can find this amount of style. This game has one of the best stories I've ever heard. Except for maybe the 5th arc, which I'm not going to mention because I told you I wouldn't spoil past the 4th dungeon. So in this game, you are a group of phantom thieves who steal hearts of corrupt people. To do this, you have to go to this thing called the metaverse using Google Maps. This leads to places called palaces, which are the dungeons of the game. Every person who has a very distorted desire has one. Each and every arc of the story is great, but my personal favorite is the first arc, the Kamoshida arc. This man is one of the best villains I've ever heard of. He is a scumbag in every sense of the word. For YouTube reasons, I can't mention what he does, which is so bad, but you'd find out if you just play the game. Every single character in this arc is used perfectly, which goes for almost all the arcs. Now, if you want the story but without having to play an 100-hour plus game, there's a nice anime that you can go check out. Ooh boy, these characters are good. Now, I don't have time to talk about all of them, but I'll discuss my favorite. This is Futaba, aka Oracle. Futaba has her own dungeon in the game and it is amazingly written. When she was young, her mom died in a way that's not YouTube friendly, and Futaba blames herself for this and locks herself away in her room and becomes a gamer. Uh, and an amazing hacker, and then she creates a group called Medjed, which is the 4th villain of the game. Believe it or not, she is one of the good guys. I can't really explain much past that for many reasons. Just know that there is a subreddit called the Church of Futaba, which you should join immediately. All the other characters are almost exactly like this in how well written they are. Yeah. The Persona series as a whole has some weird gameplay, but it sure is fun. Half the game is a life simulator, and the other half is kind of like Pokemon if it was more in-depth. The life aspect is great because I can actually appear as charming and get a date. It boils down to getting social stats up by doing ordinary activities and hanging out with your friends. By hanging out with your friends, you get bonuses in the other half of the gameplay. Speaking of the other half, uh, this is great as well. You have personas that are based on mythical Japanese creatures and other things. They can all use different attacks that deal different amounts of damage based on what your enemy is weak to. If you use the right attack, you can then recruit them to be part of your arsenal of personas. Oh, also grapple